Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birth on this zodiac sign, kindly comment your name, so let them other know about it. Let other connect with you. For personalized horoscope or astrology report, contact us by email, which we provide in the description. Format to send us an email: your name, date of birth, month of birth, year of birth, time of birth, location of birth, with country and full-size photo view. Check description for the updated offer and payment for services which we provide. Today we are going to see about secret of Leo gay and lesbian compatibility. Leo man and Aries man. This pairing brings together two splendid sized egos, but may be harmonious if they discover ways to co-rule the connection. When courting, an Aries man likes the chase, and a Leo man may not mind being pursued, mainly if it manner being handled like royalty. The proud, tough-to-win air of Leo simply spurs the Aries on to greater shows of choice. These are stars on the town, and feature quite a few stamina to preserve the party going overdue. Both sides reach their boiling points quickly, and inflammation with the alternative could quickly eclipse all the other correct feelings. This courting may be an actual roller coaster, with thrills a minute, but desires anger control to paintings for the lengthy haul. When it's excellent, it is wonderful, considering the fact that these two inspire every other's creative impulses. Leo man and Taurus man. This relationship is a conflict of practicality and persistence. Yours versus ardor and ego. Your Leos. You have a tendency to be all the way down to earth and realistic, at the same time as your Leo tends to be dramatic and extravagant. You like to plan and work toward a higher and extra at ease the next day, at the same time as your Leo is often more interested in residing big nowadays. Leo is an unselfish companion, who with the aid of nature tends to take credit score for matters around them. Your accomplice probably lives for attention and reward, and can be sad without a minimum level of pleasure and drama of their existence. To a degree, the achievement of this fit depends on how okay you are with all this. You want to be liked, at the same time as your Leo likes to be famous. This is diffused but crucial distinction. You want security and affection, at the same time as your Leo mainly simply desires admiration and attention. There's an awesome risk that neither of you will be impressed with the other's fashion, unless you make an effort to look each other's strengths, desires and viewpoint. Leo man and Gemini man. Outgoing, dramatic and ambitious. Leos like to live existence on a large scale. While you don't want to be so extravagant, you may truly revel in each the dramatic element and the endless circulate of recent and exciting locations to move and activities to try. You're each very outgoing and sociable, and each revel in being the center of interest. You'll possibly have a whole lot of a laugh competing with each other for center stage. Your Leo tends to be dramatic and charismatic at the same time as you're shrewd and innovative. You're both affectionate and enjoy making others snort. Together you'll both experience and feed off of each different, particularly if there's an appreciative audience. Leo man and Cancer man. You each are probable to be secure with public acts of love, so don't keep again in relation to kissing or hugging at opportune moments to discourage capacity admirers. After seeing your Leo's happy response, you'll sense extra relaxed with the setup. On the high quality aspect, Leo has the power, confidence and feel of purpose you recognize in a companion. They are almost continually bold, passionate, pleased, positive and charismatic. A part of you may experience looking how your associate lives existence to the fullest, at the same time as an element will balk at the invoice from doing so. Money is likely to be an issue at times. You need to keep it, and your Leo wants to spend it. Not handiest spend it, but spend it extravagantly regularly on quite impractical things. While it is probably a lot of these things may be presents for you, you could want to remind your Leo which you choose to have a few financial savings for a wet day also. Again, you'll be better off praising small acts of frugality instead of criticizing acts of extravagance in case you need to alter the conduct within the long time. Leo man and Leo man. This is a inch shape which is frequently enormously competitive in a laugh way, which includes regions which include careers and salaries, that is simply as properly, as you each experience your luxuries. You're both lively, dependable, positive and bold. On the poor facet, you both have huge egos, each may be bossy, cussed and in all likelihood have bad tempers. You're each dramatic, and there may be an excessive chance this relationship will be a series of arguments and making up, which each might also secretly revel in. Other companions may also seem very uninteresting after experiencing the intensity of this fit. Leo man and Virgo man, this relationship is possibly to be very easy initially, while your Virgo is showering you with attention. On the floor, Leo Virgo makes a superb couple. Your ambition and enthusiasm together with your companion's practical nature and clear questioning. You'll inspire them to have fun, at the same time as they may help stabilize and organize your lifestyles. An incredible crew. You'll simply be proud of this accomplice, who's constantly properly groomed, and constantly has something humorous to mention. You're carefree, at the same time as they regularly take duty, responsibility and tough paintings each severely. You can help them step returned and allow their hair down, in which they in any other case wouldn't. Where the hassle arises is which you're each skilled organizers. Your technique is specifically to bend people on your will, whilst your Virgo prefers a greater reserved and highbrow approach, always calm in a crisis and reserved in delivery. This is a imaginative and organized associate, now not to be underestimated or bossed round, regardless of how outwardly reserved they will appear. Leo man and Libra man, you're both constructive, each like attempting new matters and looking for adventure. You both enjoy amusing and drama. You're both creative and will encourage each different romantically. One of the few negatives of this healthy is that you could be a touch too possessive occasionally. There's a chance on this fit of your Libra encouraging you a little an excessive amount of. You will be predisposed to get a touch carried away and intense at instances, particularly when you have an appreciative target market without someone to floor you. This may lead to some problems. As an example, flying to Paris for a romantic weekend is really an amazing concept, however now not if you'll be deciding to buy it for the following 3 years on a credit card. Money may be a problem in this communique, not because you may fight over it but due to the fact you both revel in spending it on amusing matters. Leo man and Scorpio man, you'll locate Scorpio to be temperamental and moody, emotional and secretive. Scorpio will discover you to be superficial, useless and too controlling. This possibly would not sound very harmonious, but you both tend to definitely dislike indifferent partners. You can handle love, and you may cope with hate. However, being left out or bored is a ways worse for you. What makes this match frequently work so well is that you will never sense this associate is detached. There will always be a few severe emotion brought forth, accurate or bad. This will by no means be an detached or boring relationship. This is a courting which only a few Leos can resist. The larger-than-life styles fights, the depth, the drama, the sexual air of mystery of your Scorpio. You'll take hold of this one with each fingers. Leo man and Sagittarius man, you have a lot in common with this associate, and common that is probably to be a specifically lively, explosive and fun-loving dating. You're each constructive, beneficent, carefree and enthusiastic. You each like to celebration difficult and live life to the fullest. Highly impulsive, you each want to play with hearth once in a while, and this dating might be no exception, possibly growing at a completely rapid pace. You're each very sociable and charismatic, and each like ardor, pleasure and occasional drama. On the poor aspect, you both can be impatient, and both may have terrible tempers. Leo man and Capricorn man, in many respects you are the other of this companion, but you each have the tool set to turn those differences into a very effective team. If you can live to tell the tale the first 6-12 months, this is a fit which regularly gets more potent over time. Capricorn is a completely practical and down-to-earth associate, a affected person and purpose-orientated planner, analyzer and achiever. In many respects this is precisely what a fiery and spontaneous Leo needs. They're exact at plotting the path, while you are properly at using the auto to get there. Your Capricorn may be truly pessimistic by means of nature, at the same time as you're the everlasting optimist. This is the begin of a large circle of bringing out the fun in each other. Your optimism will inspire their ambition will feed your competitive facet, your playfulness will stability their aim-oriented existence style, etc. Leo man and Aquarius man, an uncommon and exciting dating. You certainly do not have a good deal and not unusual. However, the bodily enchantment between you is probable to be tremendously sturdy, and universal matters will by no means get uninteresting. Your partner is a revolt at heart, never afraid to do things barely in another way from all and sundry else, or test inside the face of criticism. You have a miles stronger want for the reputation of others, and might therefore come to respect this incredibly unusual shape of inner power. Your Aquarius is probably to be an unpredictable and interesting lover, usually maintaining you on your feet. While now not overly emotional, they have a tendency to be fairly spontaneous and regularly targeted some other place. Don't be surprised if they are romantic in the supermarket and aloof at some point of dinner. This may be both traumatic or enjoyable, depending on your standpoint. If you like interest on demand, many Leos do, then this facet of the relationship can be fairly demanding for you at times. Leo man and Pisces man, the outcome of this relationship is a ways extra dependent on you than to your accomplice, and this makes this suit fairly unique. Almost always it's 50/50. I'll cover this in detail first before getting to the less critical areas. You're very in all likelihood to be in control of this dating, and your Pisces will really seem like K with that. In truth, in lots of life regions they will be greater than satisfied with it. This is a accomplice who hates warfare or friction, and could rarely experience that something is really worth arguing over. Given a preference, they'll typically go with the flow, and often pick a take-price associate to deal with the incidentals of lifestyles. Leo woman and Aries woman, the of you form a heat, romantic partnership. You percentage your first-rate optimism and feature the capacity to create a long-lasting union. Loyalty is the glue that holds you collectively, and one of the keys to make this relationship paintings is for neither of you to take each different too seriously. You both need to meet each other's want for regular admiration and attention. In public, you eat tremendously affectionate and like to stroke and include every other. Leo woman and Taurus woman, opposite attracts, but not in case of a Leo and a Taurus. Initially, the dramatic Leo female may be drawn to the sensual Taurus, who's so patient and contented that it might evoke an experience of pity in her heart, and she will try to save her by forcing her to party and go whirlwind with her. A Taurus female and Leo female is not exactly made for every other. Together they will click in handiest one aspect, and that is sex. Leo woman and Gemini woman, Gemini lady and Leo woman will have an incredibly properly matched dating sense. Both have comparable traits. Both of them are adventurous and explorative and prefer to socialize. Boredom will not invade this dating due to the fact that both people love to do new things and remove the vintage. They locate every other's organization very fun. Also, they like conducting intellectual talks. Both Gemini lady and Leo girl think more from the pinnacle and now not the heart. They share a super chemistry both, mentally in addition to bodily. A lot of passion is worried within the relationship. She is absolutely dedicated to the connection and desires to be the deal with of her eye on every occasion. Leo woman and Cancer woman, no two alpha dogs can live thankfully in a relationship, and this sentiment is echoed with the Cancer girl and Leo woman pair. This does no longer endanger their existence but merely warns them of the catastrophes that can smear their lives. This union can be very elaborate, sure, but it can also work when nurtured effectively. Fundamentally, the two signs and symptoms will always try to overpower each different. However, The one who gets exasperated with the fights could be the Leo woman. She will both walk away to keep away from a debacle or will position an abrupt stop to all this is menacing in the relationship. Leo woman and Leo woman. A Leo girl and a Leo female could make a completely exciting pair. The opportunity of the union touching the epitome of perfection is constantly a gift, but there may be also the inevitable loss of life of the connection that looms over the heads of people of the equal sign. Two Leo individuals will share comparable characteristics in order to initially appeal to them toward each different. They are both social butterflies within the truest feel and are comfortable with being on the center level all through their lives. Leo woman and Virgo woman. A Virgo female is witty and is quick to suppose on her toes. Put her in a disturbing scenario and notice her emerge triumphant as effortlessly as a butterfly flies out of its cocoon. A Leo woman and a Virgo female may meet in situations where in anxious situations deliver them together and the Virgo woman rescues her. Though no longer vital, this may be how they get familiar with every different. This possibility may also be a time wherein the Leo woman will recognize the energy and the joys of being within the enterprise of a Virgo woman and might retain to search for such situations to be around her. The courting will balance itself and could supply each character what it desires from the alternative 1/2. A Leo lady and a Virgo female have the capability to flourish seamlessly in any environment. They can make their dating work in the event that they installed some effort to conquer the tough instances. Leo woman and Libra woman. A Leo woman and a Libra lady could have a courting with a view to be promising and fruitful. These individuals belong to signs and symptoms that complement every other and permit mutual admiration to grow between them. The practical, freedom-centric and individualistic method of each signs will deliver the Leo lady and the Libra girl near each other first of all. However, later into the connection, each individuals will penetrate deep into each different's minds and find out different features that appeal them to each other. Leo woman and Scorpio woman. Though the two people, a Leo female and a Scorpio girl, will sizzle in bed, they will have dull moments in which the Scorpion will simply want to lie down at the same time as the Lion will need to test. They will each have a few aggravating, stressed moments. However, eventually, their love lifestyles may also fizz out. To preserve the connection strong, both people will need to place their satisfactory foot forward, always. There is no scope for them to slip because while one will, the other associate gets the opportunity to assert his ideals and motives on the other. And when this can happen, the connection will crumble from within, killing every character mentally and emotionally. Leo woman and Sagittarius woman. The relationship between a Leo woman and a Sagittarius woman has excessive chances of culminating into marriage. The union has the proper combination of everything of coupledom. This is needed to maintain itself. While one of these is sensible, the alternative thinks from her heart and makes choices primarily based on emotions. The Sagittarius woman knows the needs of her Leo girl and lets in her to rule over her, only for the preservation in their dating. She takes the autumn when she is requested to endure. She appreciates her lady whilst she finds the need to do so. Leo woman and Capricorn woman. All has not been lost for the couple because any place there is a hassle, sheer will, strength and motivation produce an answer. Thus, a Leo lady and a Capricorn female will be capable of training session their issues if they make compromises alongside the manner. A lot of effort must be put in by the Leo girl as a way to permit the Capricorn female realize that she is inside the organization of a lady who will do anything to hold her dating alive. When the couple makes an effort to live in concord without tearing their heads aside, they may realize that their troubles can be solved with a little exchange in their behaviors. No dating survives without fights. However, the key is to let the happiness overpower the sorrow. When they apprehend this, they'll be able to enhance their lives higher. Leo woman and Aquarius woman. Thus, when a Leo girl and an Aquarius lady come together in a relationship, You can anticipate them to be a bit shifty in nature. Each sign can dominate the other in one-of-a-kind approaches which might eventually lead to a far-wished balance in their dating. The Aquarius woman will teach her woman stability, patience and a calm technique to existence at the same time as the Leo female will deliver her woman some classes in being passionate and powerful. A Leo girl and an Aquarius woman shape according that complements itself beautifully. Both people convey something to the fore, possibly a lesson which the other companion can imbibe, and as a consequence shape a bond. This is primarily based on knowledge and mutual respect for each other. If they are able to continue residing their life the way they did earlier than they met every other, they would be satisfied together. Leo woman and Pisces woman. According between a Leo woman and a Pisces female may be overwhelming to recognize. The signs and symptoms are basically opposed to each different but could make it paintings in the event that they do things effectively. While the Pisces girl is laid back, calm and cozy, her partner, the Leo woman, is passionate and urgent in whatever she does. She likes a little spice in her existence, whereas she would not certainly take care of the limelight that her companion wants to see herself in. Thus, as individuals, the Leo woman and the Pisces girl want different things from life. If they want to make their dating work, they have to work hard and ensure that their differences supplement each other as opposed to create extra trouble for them. They ought to paintings on their gift for a strong and comfortable destiny. And before they decide to a lifetime collectively, they ought to test the waters well before taking the big plunge. As it's mentioned, prevention is higher than treatment, and this is applicable well to the Leo female and the Pisces girl.